When my first guest started out as an actor, he was so desperate for work that he sent out photographs of himself in a moustache and told everyone he was Errol Flynn's nephew. Nowadays, the Guinness Book of Records says that he is the most watched television star on the planet. He's had roles in the American TV soap The Young and the Restless, and more recently made a cameo appearance in SpongeBob SquarePants, the movie. But to many people, he's probably best remembered as Mitch Buchanan in Baywatch, or indeed as Michael Knight in the 1980s series Knight Rider. And to his legions of adoring fans, he's known simply as the Hoff. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome David Hasselhoff.
Wow, I'm so happy to be here.
Really?
Well, what are you wearing, girl? Oh my God. I was 23 and stupid.
Actually, do you know what, David? There's more. Everyone wearing a David Hasselhoff t-shirt, stand up, please. There you go. More of them, all standing. Sit down now. Settle down. Sit down. David Hasselhoff.
You're all going to prison. Those are all illegal.
Yes, they are. How are you?
I'm great. I'm actually really great. I was feeling just, it's been a long trip. I flew in from Vancouver, where I did a charity for a little boy who passed away of cancer. He's a dear friend of mine. He's in my book. And then from that was his 6th anniversary. We raised $1 million. We flew from there to Los Angeles, to Bilbao, Spain, to San Sebastian for the premiere of Click. And then we premiered it in London 2 nights ago, and then over here. So we've been kind of going.
You clearly haven't had a chance to see much of Ireland. What do you make of it so far, anyway?
You know, the architecture is really cool.
You like it?
Yeah. I mean, it's why did you guys censor Baywatch here?
Did we, though?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are like, fighting over religion, and you censor Baywatch.
Yeah, but we're trying to distract ourselves, you see.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I think maybe we should have like one Catholic girl, one Protestant girl, and have them go at it.
In swims.
Yeah. That always blew my mind. That was like the weirdest statistic.
David Hasselhoff, peacemaker.
He'll bring down any wall.
Was that song "Looking for Freedom" that you played on the Berlin Wall?
Right.
Because you're a big star in Germany, singing star and all that. Do you think that had something to do with bringing down the Berlin Wall in any seriousness, or was there a vibe going on with that song?
There was a vibe going on with the song that had nothing to do with bringing down the wall. It just put in the psyche of the people who living in East Germany that here was this big guy from Knight Rider singing, "I've been looking for freedom," and they actually learned the song for me.
They did. They're very good at it.
Yeah, they learned.
They worship you. Look at them, worshiping.
It's hard to learn German songs.
But there you were on the Berlin Wall, New Year's Eve, 1989. You got the jacket that was lighting up. I was watching footage of it there.
Yeah, what happened was they asked me to sing it was the first time an American had sung Behind the Wall since 1945. And I went behind the wall before it came down, and I met this little girl, and I said, "Do you know me as guy for television?" She goes, "No." I said, "Guy who talks to car?" And she thought I was insane. And then she said, "No, I've been looking for freedom." And I said, "When do you think you'll be able to get out?" And she said, "Probably not until I'm quite old or ill, and very few people get out." So I said, "Hang on." So I went back to West Berlin, took a picture of her, came back the next day and brought her a picture. And man, it was the most amazing thing because it was her little piece of freedom. And then 3 weeks later, the wall came down. They invited me to sing, and I sang to 1 million people It was quite an event.
As I was saying in the introduction, David, you're the most, according to the Guinness Book of Records, you're the most watched man on the planet Earth. How does that sit on your shoulders? I mean, it's quite the accolade, or the
I don't really think about it when I brush my teeth in the morning.
Morning, Earth.
Yeah. Yep.
Hello, Earth.
I'm number one. I'm number one. Number one. Number one.
Still number one.
Number one. Well, it is the Guinness Book of World Records. So somebody, I don't know, I kind of sometimes wonder if they were drinking when they did it. I don't know. You know what's cool about it for me is I took a lot of hype for the name Hasselhoff growing up. So when I got the book from my kids, I took it into my dad and I said, "Hey, Dad, check this out, man. Hasselhoff, #1 in the world." And it was really from my dad more than anything.
Because the name was, you got a bit of a slagging at school. Is that what you're saying? That you got a tough time for
the name like Hasselhoff? Oh, sure.
Yeah, try Tubridy. Tell us...